Hello everyone, welcome to a special King of Colosseum 2 show. This is one of the weirdest shows requested because, remember a while back we had Jugg and Pony do their own version of an Enochiism show that we titled the Jugg and Pony Power Hour? Well, guess what? They have their own variation sequel, Power Hour 2, Electric Boogaloo. And my gosh, this is one of the craziest cards I've ever seen. Because it's not just Enochiism. There are matches, normal wrestling matches, on this normal wrestling card. And let's go through who we have to start the show with. We have Jugg and Pony, our two hosts for the show. And if you listen carefully... Oh, what was that, Pony?
I have a hole and a dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole.
That's right. If you haven't noticed, Pony is burying a dead body in the background. Long story short, remember, back during PPWA, he now runs a cartel in Mexico, so yeah, that explains a lot. Or he works
I work with El Chapo.
Okay, I was off a bit. That would explain a good chunk... Oh, Rasta left. Okay. Apparently...
I guess he does not want to be more cartel.
Apparently Rasta said, this cartel stuff's a little too much for me. I gotta get out of here. I don't blame him. Alright, so let us get ourselves started. Our first match is surprisingly a normal match. We have, quite possibly, the weirdest opening in a while. We got Riki Choshu. Which costume of Riki Choshu shall be worn today?
I would say costume 2.
Okay. As he faces off, all the way from Pro Wrestling Noah. I can even find him on here. There he is. Kishin Kawabata, who only has 2 costumes. The, that type? Or just the plain red-white?
The white.
Okay. And with this show, normal match. And, what ring mat are we doing? Since this is, I take it a Muscle 1 because of the whole Jugg thing, right?
Yeah, Jugg can decide on it.
Okay. And a general pro wrestling crowd. I take it the Muscle 1 Tokyo Dome.
Yeah, might as well go for the best one.
We'll have Yamamoto. Okay, let's see how crazy this stupid show is gonna be. And how many feet have you dug so far? 6 feet yet?
Well, I'm currently on my 9th grade.
Okay, we're almost there.
Yes. But yeah, the Choshu Kawabata match. If anyone remembered the Kishin Kawabata whatchamacallit, you'll know exactly why.
Oh, because he was able to have a good match with almost everyone?
Yes.
Now we're going to see if he could do it with Riki Choshu at our opening match.
Of course, one of those matches was ruined because I blame JM for that.
It won't be the first time you blame people. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if you're burying someone that you blamed. They're the reason why the delivery was over 30 minutes.
Alright, the last grave has been dug in.
Oh my gosh. I
can bury whoever I want!
I guess, but still. And here comes Riki Choshu.
Well, anyway. Yeah, Choshu is very decent. I mean, he did bury World Japan.
He buries a lot of people in this game's simulations.
And the Wi-Fi is off, so now I have unrestricted internet.
Alright. So I take it everyone's going to be in agreement that Choshu is going to beat Kishin Kawabata here.
Yes.
How about you, Jugg? Okay, it seems like we got 3 for 3.
The main question is going to be though is who, how long will it last, and how good will the rating be?
Well, we're on General Wrestling Crowd to make it, fair. We have. It's probably going to be more than it's going to be under 20 minutes guaranteed, probably 15. Because remember, Kishin Kawabata is an opening talent act. Jugg is saying in the 12-minute range. Well, Ricky.
I'll place mine in 14 minutes.
All right. I'll just be the Joker in this group, funny enough, and say under 10 minutes. And here we go. Scoop slam. Got a headlock. Truly the greatest headlock in the history of our sport, considering how much the simulations love Kawabata. It's one-sided right now. I've never seen... My gosh, freaking Ricky Choshu just...
Yep.
When he came out of his 1998 retirement, his whole gimmick was, I'm on a rampage and no one can stop me. Like that match he had with Onita, where he did not sell a single thing for Onita, and it was a death match. So, like, all of that gimmick stuff, and you just make it a squash match, it just ruins the match stipulation. Basically burying the whole stipulation. And again, it makes sense. Ricky Choshu is already a sharpshooter.
Oh god damn it! He's ripping off Bret Hart.
If I recall, if the story went that Bret Hart got the sharpshooter from Conan, because like there were many people who did it before Bret Hart. Ricky Choshu and Conan are. I think I'm wrong, but Conan was mentioned in the book that they adopted
Conan
it.
Was the innovator.
I think Choshu is the innovator of the move, though. But he's already throwing all these...
So under technicality, Conan got robbed.
Yeah, it won't be the first time. Remember, Conan has had many crazy dealings with AAA. He was part of, like, the first generation of stars to come out. But they never seem to, AAA just seems to be very unstable compared to CMLL. But then again, CMLL is very political when it comes to their wrestling deals. Under 10 minutes. That was a squash match.
What's the rating?
We're going to find out. That has got to be... I could say the match was excrement, but you will mishear me as excellent.
Oh man,
79 for a squash match. He can't keep getting away with it. Kishin Kawabata getting his ass kicked. The crowd loves it.
But of course the crowd loves it. He's a pure, unabashed wrestler. What does Choshu have?
A lariat, Booker of the Year awards, a sharpshooter, the ability to go.
Yeah.
Well, our next.
He has
match,
a ton of death.
This next match. Oh dear, where is it? There you are. Okay, let's get him out of here. Bob Sapp in a handicap match, and not just any normal handicap match. He's gonna face two junior heavyweights. Gran Naniwa, and from Osaka Pro, Ebisan.
God damn it. You have an MMA guy against a crab and a fat fuck.
I don't think that's his gimmick, but okay.
Who's fat and probably hates chips.
Alright. I see you're getting yourself set up in your computer desk after taking care of all the bodies.
No. My computer.
Okay. Well, here we go with our match 2.
Like I said. Which black talent we celebrating today?
Devon Dudley. Let's go with that.
All right.
Oh, my brother.
And by the way, the musical host for the PPWA show will be the greatest rapper of all time.
Who's that going to be?
Eminem.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to do something unironic, like the guys that do the DK rap in the Donkey Kong 64.
Nah,
or
I'll
Vanilla
just go
Ice.
with the guy that does rap. Nah, I'll just go with the guy that does rap better than any person in the world.
Yeah, I don't see any arguments with that. But yeah, we're gonna see something really crazy. A handicap match.
Yes, one guy beating up two guys.
I don't know who thought of this idea, but I have a feeling it was Jugg more than you, Pony.
It was Jugg.
Okay.
I just realized something.
What's that?
Bob Sapp is black.
You just realized? This whole time?
Yes.
Like we for years.
We got our diversity match for this month.
We have this show is in Japan. Almost everything is going to be a diversity match when it doesn't feature a Japanese wrestler. I mean, our first match featured a Zainichi, Riki Choshu.
Well, yeah, but you also have to consider one simple thing.
What's that?
When it comes to Japan, if they're not Japanese, they're not human.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Now I'm looking over the rest of this show. It's only the main event that doesn't have someone that is, only the main event has someone that is not from Japan or not a Zainichi. It took you all the way until the main event
to have an all Japan show.
Yeah. Yeah, I got that, Jugg. It's just, I like to go through it again, see if the crowd can guess who it is. But here we go, Grand Naniwa starting the match. And
do you honestly think the fans would know what's normal in this show?
The good point.
Hell, I'm gonna be the one with the freaking PR disaster.
Yeah, it already sounds like the Fed found you and are trying to silence your mic there.
No, that's just El Chapo playing on the radars again.
We live off the grid here.
Yeah.
But he's
annoyed with the Mexican government.
He won't be the first Mexican to be ticked off at the Mexican government. I mean, that's like a tradition ever since their independence. I mean, have you seen how many times Antonio Lopez de Santa Anna was president? It's like he was like 15-time president because he was in, out, in, out. Oh, Jugg, who do you think won the match? Oh, it's obviously Bob Sapp. Then again, the last time we had a handicap match at the Jugg and Pony Power Hour, it was El Samurai with the shocking knockout on Sakuraba with a reverse DDT. So anything is possible. But then again, it all just goes down to, can they withstand the barrage of Bob Sapp? The longer the match goes, the better chances of victory for him.
Well, of course it is. All he just needs to do is knock one of them out, and boom, he wins.
Yeah, he just needs one fall. The question is, which one is he going to make the fall on?
More likely, he's going to knock out the person not in the match and then just have the rest of the one-on-one match.
I could see that. So far,
Right.
Ebisan's doing pretty well against Bob Sapp.
Good
and
to hear.
Here comes Naniwa.
Did you know Naniwa has crabs?
Yeah, that probably explains what happened to him. Oh, he's just killing him now.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, for him. Oh, we got a breakup.
Aww. That's sad. Well, at least they had Valentine's Day together.
Oh, that's oddly specific. Well, he's got it there. Oh, he got him good there with that counter. Now what you doing now? Did you find another body?
Yeah. Good job. Who's winning so far?
Bob Sapp, I guess. He hasn't been defeated yet. Then again, a double team move, they just wishboned him.
Oh no, they pulled his groin.
2.9. Almost got a victory there.
So yeah, let's keep the white women away from Bob Sapp.
There's a lot of people that need to stay away from Bob Sapp, and Bob Sapp wins.
Oh no.
So far,
the fat white women are coming.
They're gonna force him to eat angel food cake or something.
No, not to our beloved Bob Sapp.
Ebisan just leaving the ring right there. He just said, okay, I got my money, I'm out of here. A 69, a freaking course. Well, our next match...
I love this show.
I hope so. We are off to our next match. It is very bizarre. We have Kiyoshi Tamura. All the way from ufilecamp.com. Okay, so for the best
ufilecamp.com. We don't hate black people.
Okay. As he faces off against Kensuke Sasaki. Question is, what version of Kensuke Sasaki?
Sure bald.
Okay. Bald Saki. And this will be a U-style match.
Yes. And yes, this will not.
Okay. That must have been at the time he shaved his head.
Hey, Pablo, how you... Oh.
So yeah, we got U-Style, otherwise known as UWF, because Kiyoshi Tamura at this time frame wanted to make his own UWF promotion. They basically relied heavily on Cork and Hall. The match he had with Kiyoshi Tamura, not Kiyoshi Tamura and Tsuyoshi Kosaka, was considered really good, but that's basically the only match from that entire promotion that people even notice or care about. It basically went out of business in 2008. Didn't really have a lot of shows, like 3-4 shows a year. But here's a rare Kensuke Sasaki. Yeah, Jugg, it was not a smart move to try to do UWF during the height of Pride in K1. But hey, I'd rather Gleet do the UWF stuff over that MMA show they tried doing. That was awful. What you got there, Pony?
All right, I'm getting set up.
Okay.
Man, I'm going to be pulling double duty today.
Yes. And here's Kiyoshi Tamura, a pretty cool guy from what I'm told. He was there for rings when Akira Maeda left. Oh, wait a second, I just realized. There are two matches. I forgot about the Tamura Sasaki. So there are two matches that have only Japanese people in them. This one and the main event. Everything else has either a foreigner or a Zainichi involved.
Could you just say half-breed or something?
That doesn't sound very polite.
Yeah, well, it's February. You don't have to be polite.
My gosh, you are still salty over the Super Bowl.
Look what?
The entrance lasts longer than the theme song. That's a little awkward.
Worth it.
If they gave him like 10 more seconds, there we go. You can tell which entrances were made for smaller venues. Alright, noise suppression all set on your side there, Pony?
Still working on it.
Okay, making sure. But here we go. Jugg says Tamura's going to win because he is more experienced in this match style. I can see. Kensuke Sasaki has had a match or two at U-Style during his I gotta make money after losing $500,000.
But remember,
or $500,000 yen.
Sasaki is technically 1-1 in MMA. I think.
Yeah, he won a match at X1 for World Japan, so that probably not the. Oh, we got it down.
Who's down?
Sasaki went down. Okay, so if you get taken down 3 times, you lose. So far, Tamura has 1 takedown, and there's a 15-minute time limit. Okay, Sasaki can't go down any more times or else he loses the match. What was that anime noise in the background? What was that? Oh, and Tamura wins in 2.5 minutes. That was not a match, that was just a burial. Yeah, I wonder why they hated the match. Oh, dang, that was not good. That wasn't good. Okay, well, maybe the next match will make them feel better, because it's a fatal 4-way, knockout and submission only. Average New Japan wrestler experience in the 2000s. Oh my gosh, that is... Oh my gosh, now I know how Jugg feels when he was going in his inner Inoki, when he saw, you know, Nagata versus Fade.
Yeah, I'm done pissed off toddler.
Why would you do that?
They wanted pants. I gave them pants. They say they didn't want that pants.
Oh, okay. Well, our next match, this is a weird match. This is a fatal 4-way submission knockout only. Oh yeah, that's a kid. Based off of a UWF experience in backstage in 1990. There we go. 60-minute time limit. This is Minoru Suzuki, Yoshiaki Fujiwara, Nobuhiko Takada, and Akira Maeda. If you want to know why the second reincarnation of UWF died, stuff like this in 1990 happened in a locker room. What you're about to see in this match. After that, Fujiwara and Suzuki would leave for the creation of Fujiwara Gumi, before Funaki Suzuki would leave to create Pancrase, and then everyone else would leave Fujiwara Gumi to create Battle Lines. Maeda would create Rings, Nobuhiko Takada would create UWFI, probably the most successful version of UWF. Okay, here we go. Truly the greatest night in the history of our sport right here. And yes, Jugg, I made sure it was knockout and submission only, with a 60-minute time limit. I'm general wrestling crowd.
Says
and here comes Suzuki. But yes, welcome back, Bonet. Hard to believe he's still wrestling in his age.
I am not very surprised, considering that this is Minoru Suzuki.
Yeah. And here he is, Kazuninari. Okay.
I am so freaking close to finally get up.
And Nobuhiko Takada. Big guy. Just don't have him do MMA. He entered MMA way too late at an age.
Testing.
Jugg says Suzuki has less than 5 years left in his career, unless he wants to pull a great Kojika. Yeah, I could see Suzuki retiring this decade.
Fair enough. So how am I at the moment?
Yeah, you sound good. Doesn't sound like you're burying dead bodies anymore.
No, I'm finally at the place.
Okay.
Good thing too.
Well, here we go. We're on a fatal four-way to determine who really is the king of the UWF original incarnations before I.
Makes sense.
Alright, Jugg is predicting Maeda. Who do you predict, Pony?
Alright, let me see the match card. I predict Takada.
Alright. I'm also going with Takada because the moveset he has in this game is very good.
I mean, Maeda may have the strong kicks, but Takada is just overall better.
Yeah. His moveset is very good. Just, like, the only person that's close to him would be Maeda. I could see Suzuki being the first man eliminated, but then again, unpredictability happens in matches like these.
And this is an MMA thing. There is no predictability.
Oh yeah.
For all we know, Fujiwara could be winning this match.
Oh yeah.
Since Fujiwara has one of his greatest major advantages.
What would that be?
Being the only person to have his own unique style.
Oh yeah.
Sure, Takada has his overall betterness, Suzuki's rage, and Maeda's kicks. But it's Fujiwara knowing how to be on the ground that will ultimately give him a chance at victory.
Oh yeah. And if I recall, he had a couple good matches with Inoki. I might be mistaken Fujiwara with Fujinami, like he had matches with Fujinami, but it's been a while.
Alright, let me see if that exists. Fujiwara versus Inoki.
Oh, while we're doing that, our match is underway.
Holy shit, it actually exists!
Oh, cool. 80s?
Let me check. It says Battle 1 in 1986, and the beginning of the infamous feud between New Japan and UWF.
Okay. We got Maeda and Suzuki going at it, while Fujiwara and Takada are going at it. I just realized Takada is the only man not wearing black in this match.
Alright, let's do some advanced searching.
Everyone's in their traditional gear, the rings, UWF. Oh, we got blood. You know, Takada is going UWFI. Oh, it's Suzuki who's bleeding. Oh, Akira Maeda. He does have the body mass in this match, so he's gonna be able to take a lot of punishment.
Alright, from 1887 to 2014. Wait, 2024.
That's a lot of matches.
Yes. Makes you wonder if we can find the original first ever match ever.
The earliest match in televised pro wrestling match.
Yes, the earliest pro wrestling match caught on film.
Well, there was a bunch put on film and then put on like newsreels in, say, the 20s and 30s. But to have a fully televised TV wrestling match, that's most likely going to be at earliest the 1950s.
Fair enough.
Like, for example, Nippon TV with their anniversary show were showing footage of the very first wrestling match ever broadcasted in Japan.
Yeah,
Kimura and Riki Dozan versus the Sharp Brothers.
Oh.
Even showed one of the falls that happened at the match. But it wasn't like the full match they were showing off, just like clips and bits of it. They did a lot of that during the anniversary show at Korakuen.
Well, that and there were a lot of matches involving Inoki and Fujiwara.
Oh, they must have had a lot of singles matches, or just they're involved in a lot of tags?
A lot of matches in general.
Okay. Over a lot of devastation in the ring here. Akira Maeda almost got a kick on. Oh! Minoru Suzuki submits to a Fujiwara armbar from Takada. How insulting.
Well, I'm not surprised. Fujiwara did used to team up with Inoki.
Oh, wow. Takada just kicked both of them and now got Fujiwara submitting to a cross armbar. We're down to Maeda and Takada, the two favorites in the match.
I can see that.
Both of them used all their power balls already.
But yeah.
Capture suplex.
One of the cartel members is currently trying to get to an altruist cat.
Oh dear. They can't stop. They just love you so much. Ever since you knitted one of them a sweater, they just basically took a blood oath with you.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a fun fact. Pony can hand knit sweaters. Maeda's get the advantage here, but a rope break. Takada's coming back. Nope, rope break.
Is there something going on outside of the ring?
Oh, it's raining?
No, I'm asking if there's something going on outside the ring.
Oh. He submitted. I heard a bone snap.
Yeah,
The only thing that was happening outside the ring was Fujiwara and Minoru Suzuki just watching.
Fair enough.
But Maeda wins with a heel hook.
Why did we doubt him?
I don't know. We just thought UWFI, but apparently today Rings is the king. I hate this crowd so much. Okay, next up. It's a Muga match.
Yes.
Between Haruka, Egan, and Mitsuo Momota.
Yes.
Okay, what's the version of Egan we're doing? The flower print or plain?
Plain.
Okay. I'm still a freaking Uga match.
Have you seen the next two matches?
Yes.
This match is going to be the last time you're going to get some proper wrestling. And then the match after that is going to be what I thought was going to be the best match ever. And probably a match that one of my friends would have loved dearly. And it turned into a match that my friend would still like, but
For the wrong
very
reasons.
uncomfortable. Yeah.
Well, here he goes. I'm still surprised that the match of the night so far is Kishin Kawabata versus Riki Choshu. A squash match is the match of the night so far.
What do you expect? It's Riki Choshu, not in World Japan.
My gosh.
Yes, I know.
Haruka
Yes.
Egan.
Yes, yeah.
He was a wrestler who was around a lot. If I recall, he started in JWA, left to join New Japan, was in the lower card there before leaving for Old Japan in the 80s, and then remained there until the Noah Exodus, where his main highlight were two things. The spit spot, where you hit him in the chest while he's out to the ring, and he hack a loogie, and the hit would make him spit a loogie straight into the crowd. And the vast majority of his tag team matches in the undercard from 89 to 03 always featured him on a team opposing a team featuring Rusher Kimura.
Fair enough.
And Resher Kimura, at the end of every match, would just get a microphone and just banter on Egan. Sometimes even bantering on the tag team partners that Egan had, like Masanobu Fuchi, with a famous one going, "Fuchi, I don't see you with a lot of the girls. Is there something you wish to tell us?" Stuff like that. I think you need to find a girl named Haruka instead of a guy that you're taming with named Haruka. This little goofy banter like that. And then, of course, Egan would kind of ruin his legacy when he was named in the Yakuza scandal with Pro Wrestling Noah.
Well, at least he has Sanctuary here.
For now. Now, either way...
Look, this is Mexico. He'll always have Sanctuary.
Yeah, you got a point there.
He has connections with the Yakuza, and he's a wrestler. He's safe in Mexico forever.
Maybe that's why Okumura went to Mexico. But either way, the Mitsuru Momota, son of the great Riki Dozan, junior heavyweight champion in All Japan, and then had his son Shikara become a wrestler. Didn't do as well. But he's still active in the indies. He just wrestles like 2 or 3 times a year now. Which is better than, like, say, Great Kojika. Because 2 or 3 times a year on house shows is far safer than, you know, Nico or whatever stream that Big Japan has for, oh, here's our daily intake of Great Kojika.
But yeah, this match here is simply to just give fans some good wrestling.
Okay, but of all the people, though, Egan and Momota...
Well, it harkens back to the 70s. You know, back when wrestling was complex, but not insane.
I suppose. But with Momota, they both are wrestlers with histories of, you know, being backstage guys. Like, Momota helped Baba and Masawa with running the promotions of All Japan and Noah. Egan, of course, was a chairman of the board, but of course, Yakuza's scandal.
And thus, why these two are fighting each other.
Because Momoda is angry at the Yakuza.
No, because they're basically the best. They were basically the reasons why All Japan even is where it is today.
Well, Momoda more than Egan. Because remember, Egan joined All Japan in the 80s. Well, then again, he helped with New Japan. I don't know how much he helped with New Japan, but he was part of the exodus to create New Japan.
And because it's a Muga match, you know exactly that this will be a Tatsumi Fujinami type of match.
Yes. The only way to win is by pinfall or submission. And they have a 60-minute time limit.
And if it's where I think Muga is, it has a huge impact on pinfalls.
I think I meant to say knockout and submission.
I think it was pinfalls that are very important here.
Well, we'll find out.
I mean, somebody said it was hardcore, but I think they're wrong.
I think I left it as a normal match and just did pinfall submission. I remember we did that in Matchmaker when we passed. Or, no, not the recorded one, just the unrecorded one. Because the unrecorded one we failed and had the IWO take over.
Actually, now that I think about it, what were the secret shows anyway?
New Japan Secret Show was a Muga house show where you get to talk to Fujinami. Noah, they just had a regular, what's the word, like the hardcore open weight type house show where 15-minute time limits where, of all people, Masao Inoue talks to you.
Very weird.
All Japan has Wrestle 1.
Makes sense.
01 had one of their 01 USA style shows with like the goofy gimmicks.
Alright.
And World Japan had X1, the MMA show.
That is the hardest one to get for some fuck all reason.
Because World Japan is just the hardest promotion to work with. It's kind of weird though, like when working with...
Wait, why are they kicking out?
Oh yeah, like it... I messed up a bit. Give me a second.
Hold on, we can't stop this now!
Yes, we can. Don't worry. Okay, let me fix it. Be like Wreck-It Ralph. I could fix it. Yes, I know. Take a shot. Take a shot of your Merlot wine there, freaking Jugg.
Fucking dicks.
Okay, there we go. There's Muga.
Make sure it's at 3 count.
There you go. I have the guide here. The second to last one is Muga. I messed that up a bit. I know. Take a shot.
You messed it up the same fucking way the Russians messed up their invasion.
Hey, at least I didn't... my mistake didn't result in hundreds of thousands in, death, millions in destitution.
No, you just left hundreds of millions in pissed off mode.
Okay,
and
here
two
we
of
go.
them, and these two men pissed off because could you just invalidate it? 15 minutes of their life.
Don't worry. Think of it like this. This is a continuation of those 15 minutes.
What, do people get a free match for free?
Sure, why not? They were given 15 extra minutes because of Kensuke Sasaki being squashed. So we're at 17 minutes now. Wow, amazing match here.
Yes, it is.
Truly the greatest match in the history of Muga.
Well, it is a Tatsumi Fujinami match.
Yes, even though Fujinami isn't here.
We could have brought him in, but he was just too expensive.
You got freaking Bob Sapp Fedor. You got Inoki and Baba. Come on.
I was able to get Baba to join in once he learned Inoki was coming. He wants to kill Inoki. So I
Just
got him for
funny
free.
because, Baba, how many people at the time of this game's release passed away? Got one person coming back from the grave to be in this show.
At the time of this game.
Yes. The list has definitely expanded, considering like Haruka Egan, Antonio Inoki, Fedor's career, because he had the worst retirement fight I ever saw. He should have never had that fight. It was embarrassing to watch.
Yeah, well, he did anyway.
Yeah.
There we are. We're now getting some proper wrestling.
There you go. 22 minutes into this match. It's almost 23.
I cannot believe you're managing to keep count.
I know. I'm surprised at how good these competitors are. Well, speaking of that, who do you guys got in this match? I'm going Momota myself.
Yeah, Momota.
You almost said... never mind.
Momomo.
Yes.
What do you expect? You try saying Momomoto 3 times.
Hello, Moto. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. The 2000 flip phone commercials. Remember when flip phones were popular?
Yes.
I was in high school.
So was I.
I was not allowed to have a cell phone until I graduated.
I was allowed to have it at like, somewhere in the 2010s. Early, mind you.
Ah.
And even then, it was those cheap-ass government phones.
Oh, like a Go phone?
Yeah.
Jitterbug?
No. Like one of those weird rectangle ones that are just cheap and have 3 minutes and stuff.
Basically, only use this call when it's important. Which I think is actually smart if you're giving it to a kid. Because I don't want to see, like your kids just text messaging all day. They need to be able to stimulate their mind, and you can only do so much with mind stimulation with a phone. Like, go outside, play a game of baseball, kickball, or hang out with Jugg ball. Truly the greatest sports game of our time. It's like MMA, pro wrestling, and soccer all mixed into... I'm sorry, association football all mixed into one. I forgot. Jugg is in a part of the world where they don't call it soccer. In other words, he doesn't live in the following countries: United States, Canada, Philippines, South Korea, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa.
You also have to consider there are only 2 systems in the world: the metric system and the one that has a flag on the moon.
Didn't they use metric in NASA? Like, they did both. Idea. They actually used metric and imperial, but I think they used metric far more than imperial.
Yes, but imperial's the one with the flag on the moon. What does metric have?
Metric has the French Canadians.
Anyway, Momota wins.
Yes. 92% in a 40-minute classic.
That is why
Jugg is writing a paragraph right now making fun of us, I can guarantee you.
And that is why I chose Momota and Elgin.
Elgin? Michael Elgin was here?
Hey, don't be pissed off. I got a 92. I got the crowd awake for the next 2 matches.
Okay, well, our next 3 matches. It's time for our only tag team match. This is going to be...
It's only 2 matches because everyone's going to wake up at the main event.
This is going to be the dumbest tag team match ever. It is a MMA tag team match where Yuji Nagata and, with Manabu Nakanishi, we're down to 2 picks for Nakanishi. Is he going to go in with MMA gear? Or is he going to go in with boxing gear?
Oh, God.
Boxing gloves or MMA gloves?
The Pride or K1?
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, Jugg's going for Pride.
Oh, he said, okay, so there we go with that. Now this next guy, Kazuyuki Fujita. There we go. And he's teaming
And Gaydar Emelianenko.
Fedor Emelianenko.
Yes, Gaydar Emelianenko.
Oh my gosh, that's probably a war crime in Chechnya.
My man. Do you think they're gonna catch me?
You know, that's a good point. I don't
I
think
got
they
the
even know where you
Mexicans
live.
on my side.
Okay, for this tag team match, I guess we'll
Jugg
just
be
do
gone for a
pro
while.
wrestling and do the KO submission.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because I can't do Valetudo and you crush.
And I have no idea if tornadoes allowed in this.
Okay, this is what he said. Okay. Oh, okay, Jugg. But just keep in mind, we'll be, you know, bantering, and we might want you to be around for it, because it'd be funny to see your reactions. We're looking for the rare emojis. Alright, MMA crowd. Alright, here we go. The Ultimate Inokiism match.
Yes, and we all know that the New Japan guy's gonna lose.
I mean, it's Fedor and Fujita in MMA mode.
Yeah. The only issue, though, is that I've seen Nagata win MMA matches.
We had Nagata face Chemo, get his butt whooped, and then just out of nowhere a heel hook and win. If there was such a fixed fight in my life, that was it right there.
Again, with these MMA submissions, it only takes one lock-in and boom.
Oh,
Match
yes.
over.
Now I can hear Jugg just getting nuts right now. Look, you can see Jugg just sprint down the stairs and just run straight to the ring. He's so anticipated for this match. He's... I'm sorry, just imagine a tag team with a manager, and the manager, when they get to the entrance ramp, he sprints down to the ring while the two guys that are actually in the match are just taking their leisurely stroll.
Well, in either case, we all know what Jugg is doing.
Yes, he's making a prayer right now for Inoki.
He be nuttin'.
And here's Mission Blow Dance Mix version.
Very weird.
It's hard to find. I've been trying to find it, but it's pretty difficult. And here's Team I Really Wish I Weren't Here right now.
Famous in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, that's a very popular country for the phrase I really wish I weren't here right now.
But then again, it's very popular for any non-Islamic people in those countries.
Unless you're a tourist. But even then,
Or,
you're only
or
there
a-
for a time frame.
but if you're Jewish, you're looking to actively take over all those regions.
I didn't even know.
Yes.
Wow, I'm
They-
way behind on the foreign policy news.
They tried to coexist for decades. They kept on attacking, so that Israel is like, fuck this, we're bombing everyone.
Oh wow, that happened. Let me take a look at the news. Argentina invades the Falkland Islands. Oh, that ain't good. Can you believe this?
Of
And
course I can't
what is the Prime Minister
I'm-
going to say about that?
Hail Hitler.
Wait, is that what the Argentinians are saying?
Did you forget what Argentina is full of?
Oh yeah. So that's why they invaded the Falklands.
Well, at least they're not invading Brazil.
It's funny enough, Argentina and Brazil, they were part of a big war. The thing is, they were together in the big war. You know which war I'm talking about, right?
The one that decimated a country's male population.
That's right, the one against Paraguay. And it wasn't until the 1870s, about a decade after the war, almost a decade, that Paraguay would finally be safe from Argentinians. And then, if I recall, in the 1930s, Bolivia and Paraguay had a war. I think they call it the Chaco War.
Why? Because it was full of black people?
No, Chaco, I think it was the region they were fighting over.
Jesus Christ!
I know, I'm actually surprised. Yuji Nagata is very aggressive. He is not happy with all the naysayers.
Wait. I don't blame him for being pissed. He's constantly forcing these MMA bouts.
He is angry at MMA. He's going to show MMA what for. He is going to do the phrase, fight fire with fire.
Fuck it, Manabu can come in.
And here's Manabu.
Oh yeah, did you know that Manabu Nakanishi is in a K1 game?
That, I hope he's not, like, really destructive in it. Like, he gets his ass handed to him.
He's on the MMA portion of it.
Okay. Hopefully it's not majorly bad for him.
There's him and Nakamura in it.
That must have been at the time when Nakamura was having those fights, and he had one fight with a big broken orbital bone, and after a couple matches of wrestling, he had to just vacate the IWGP title.
Yeah. Also, in that game was Butterbean.
Freaking Butterbean.
Yes.
Speaking of Butterbean, have you heard the recent news with him?
Nope.
He is actually, like, using DDP yoga, and he's been losing a good chunk of weight. In fact, he's at 285 pounds. I don't know how much that is in kilograms off the top of my head, but his wife is ecstatic in joy because this is the lightest he's ever been for their entire marriage. So
impressive.
So for Butterbean, this is the healthiest he's been in decades, and it's all thanks to DDP.
Well, of course. It seems like Dallas Page is one of the best.
Yuji Nagata just submitted Fujita.
Go.
What an upset.
Oh no! It's gonna be gangbang.
They are getting their anger out. Jugg, what the heck happened? That's a good reaction image. Just a close-up of a guy with his eyes just popping out in shock. The crowd hated it. They didn't like that. They don't like that sudden upset. They are angry that Yuji Nagata went against the script.
Well, thankfully, we're going now. Ah, fucking Christ.
What happened?
I think you know what's about to happen.
Oh, it can't be that bad.
Oh, man. Look at the one person in the match.
Yeah, Johnny Ace and Bart Gunn, who was beaten up by Butterbean that one time.
Yeah, but Mike Barton came back and did better than ever.
Yeah, that is true.
Hell, in my old channel, he was practically my ace.
All right, for Bart Gunn here, or Mike Barton, what costume is he wearing? His recent, his time teaming with Jim Steele, or his debut in All Japan gear?
We can do the debut in All Japan.
Oh, smart idea, because he's facing Johnny Ace, who he teamed with. And just to be sure...
It's American.
That's right, American rules. You may be wondering, what is American rules? Well, simple. You get some American males, and they do some American finishers that win.
Yeah, in American rules, finishers are way more powerful, and taunts are way more effective.
Oh, yes. It really shows how showmanship works.
Yes. It's just unfortunate that the two wrestlers we have, well, tag team partners, half of them became the most toxic thing in wrestling.
Yeah, that thing.
Yes.
What a What a crazy thing.
Yes, Vince McMahon and Johnny Ace diddled that woman
Very.
and shat on her face.
Yeah, and then Brock
Voodoo
Lesnar's
was-
apparently a part of it, and they are just erasing Brock Lesnar. Like, they were putting massive discounts on its merchandise on the WWE shop, so...
And Voodoo is jealous of that woman.
Oh, that's right, because he has the doo-doo humor.
Yes.
I showed him that clip of Michael Jackson on 60 Minutes saying doo-doo feces, and he was just like, this can't be real. And the crazy part is, it's real. Michael Jackson has been recorded saying the phrase doo-doo feces.
And people said people said Michael Jackson did the things to the children.
Well, I mean, it could be worse. Imagine if Vince McMahon was the one who was going hee hee while doing it instead of Michael
You know what?
Jackson.
Imagine if Michael Jackson was on Epstein's island and was the only one to not do that bad stuff to the kids.
Yeah, he was the one actually trying to get them to escape. Like, come on, little boys and girls, come into the play. And they're like, ew, he's creepy. I'd rather get molested than be saved by this guy.
Oh God, what have I done?
I'm going to hell.
We
I
are
can
all
already,
going to hell.
I already feel like the room is getting hotter right now after saying that joke. Oh yes.
I'm in a cave, so it's very cold.
Yes, you're in that cave where many crimes are done, or cheese making, because caves can be used for making cheeses.
Thank you.
That's
So
how
that's-
like you
So
stored
that's why
cheeses
this
back
cave
then.
smells of milk.
Yeah, didn't you know that? That one of the earliest ways of making cheese was to put it in a cave. Oh, give me a sec, you gotta sneeze.
Hey, Pablo! Wanna buy a cave?
Okay, never mind. I thought I had a sneeze. It feels like
Oh.
one's coming.
I wanna make some cheese! Fuck!
See, queso, man. Gives you the keys to the cave.
But yeah. After this, I'm gonna try and do an actual Twitch stream again. See how that goes.
Okay. What type of crazy game you gonna play this time?
Well, the first game I played was a Team Uni Simulation 2, an F1 management game. So I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I might just do a 6-team NFL tournament or something.
Oh, like the average conference for the NFC or AFC playoffs, where the winner goes to the Super Bowl and probably
Yes.
loses 50% chance.
But there's a twist.
What's the twist?
It is very simple. I'm doing it as a PNG tuber.
Oh, so
Yes.
it's the opposite of a VTuber.
Yes.
You're just gonna have
Lame.
a picture of like some cat Photoshop playing a game or something.
No. There's a generic guy named Johnny Commentator.
Hello, I'm Johnny Commentator. I'm here to show you how commentary works in the commentary community. Oh crap, I think I
Yes.
accidentally forgot to put the crowd back to wrestling.
Oh no. Well, this would work in this. Well, it would work in this instance because, well, Johnny Ace is here.
Good, and that's a good excuse.
Johnny Ace is still around, and they're saving their energy for the greatest man in the history of our sport.
Bob Noki.
No.
That's what happens when
great
Bob and
Koji.
Noki do the fusion dance. I almost said Fuji by accident, but yeah, great Koji.
No, that would be Giant Innova.
Giant and Nova. Oh my gosh, that's.
Yes. How could you forget him from the FMW game?
I don't remember a lot of the FMW game.
There's only one FMW game.
Exactly. I can
And one
already
of them
see
has, like,
Jugg
8
typing right now. Okay, he's saying Barton wins. I thought he was gonna make fun of me.
We all want Barton to win. Voodoo does. Force does. I do. My friend Pika does. Everyone does.
Oh yes.
Everybody hates Johnny Ace. Johnny Ace hates women.
Oh good.
Barton's mounting a comeback.
A good old DDT and a good old elbow drop. Oh, that's a devastating DDT. That could be it.
That was a heavy DDT.
Oh, we got a counter there. The Uncle Slam. That's what the Patriot called it. Oh, that's it.
Oh no.
No, it's not. Thank goodness. Oh, we got a razor's edge. And it's just a clothesline. Top rope. That was a move.
What the fuck?
Oh, power bomb. Oh, a pedigree.
Oh no!
How convenient. How convenient.
God fucking damn it!
And an ace crusher.
God damn it!
And a big old swinging clothesline shit thing.
Wait, Johnny Ace didn't pin him.
No, Johnny Ace isn't done with him. Cobra clutch, Russian leg sweep, rocker dropper.
Oh god damn it!
And he wins. The crowd is throwing garbage already.
Yes.
There is so much garbage in the ring.
Which only means one thing.
Get out.
No. Johnny Ace is going to escape that conviction.
Oh dear.
If he does, I'm going to be pissed.
75%.
What the fuck?
Now I have to see if that was actually on a...
That was on an MMA. I'm going to be pissed.
Oh wait, no, the MMA was in tag team. Yeah, that was general wrestling. Okay.
Alright.
Well, let's fix it all up. We have truly the greatest match in the history of our sport. We got great Muda. Question is, which Muda? The modern or the classic? And since this is Jugg's team, Jugg has to pick. Does he want classic or modern Muda?
I feel like we should have discussed this at the beginning.
Well, I'll just do this, and it's okay, classic Muda. Okay, then they face off.
Alright, we start off with... Okay, never mind.
Giant Baba, and then...
The Great Koji.
Yes. That's an easy one. He's only got one look.
Yes. This is going to be the greatest match in the history of our sport.
I hope so.
Now,
pro
make
wrestling
sure to...
crowd.
Good.
And yes, this is the main event. We're going to have full entrance, like full announcement, all that.
Yep.
And we have Johnny Commentator once more coming to the ring.
Indeed it is. It's going to be one of the best matches in the history of our sport.
Trademark. Register a trademark.
Yeah, originally I had the Great Koji starting the match because his song was better.
Yeah, but I was just thinking like Baba and Inoki are far greater in terms of name recognition.
Yeah. Holy shit, I actually got it right.
Yeah, their robes actually match.
Yeah.
And now I can already see Jugg getting his emojis, dance emojis, ready for Inoki's entrance, or to be precise, Musashi Ganbare.
So yeah, apparently Trinity 7 is a PG-13.
Okay, I don't know much about that.
All right,
I'm
hopefully
far
my
behind
friend
on the movie scenes right now.
hopefully my friend will explain what this anime is about.
It's the 7th installment in a character named Trinity.
Probably. And here we go. The biggest All Japan show in the history of All Japan shows.
I thought this was this. Yeah, Muda looks a little different compared to Inoki there. Inoki's the only one without a robe.
Oh, all right. I need some context with my friend here.
Oh my, this is going to be a crazy match here.
Here, a crazy match of the greatest match in the history of our sport, but they have to be one major match.
Can they beat the 92% that Egan and Momoda gave us?
Yep, this is going to be one of the biggest challenges they will ever have.
Yeah, so far only one match went above an 80%. It was that one. Runner-up, Kishin Kawabata getting destroyed by Riki Choshu.
Ironic.
It really is.
And who booked two of those matches?
I take it that was you.
Yes. I also booked that Johnny Ace match.
And somehow the crowd was okay with it.
I still cannot believe. Okay, they said it was a school horror anime, but they added in a "but seriously." So I feel like there is something that they know that I don't. I may have to look it up.
We'll find out.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Oh, who joined? Oh, hey, Zach, you're just in time for the main event.
Are ye going to speak?
He is going to. He's just getting his mic set, I believe. So far, nothing from Zach yet. There we go. I heard something.
Say what in the name of my missus am I walking into? But with these two, I know.
Well, you basically missed most of the show.
This is a regular wrestling tag team match as the main event. Baba and Great Koji versus Inoki and Great Muda.
Okay, their excuse is, we could show them naked, groping, dripping, making out and being horny. Why? That's just hentai.
What the fuck are you reading?
Not show any
the
female
heck?
nipples. Yeah, this is the PG-13 anime.
Oh dear. Well, either way,
Zero.
yeah, we had some crazy stuff at the beginning. We had a squash match get a 79% crowd rating. We had Kensuke Sasaki get embarrassed. Then the American match actually got a better crowd rating than I thought it would. The two old guys, Momoda and Egan, got a 92% crowd rating, the match of the night so far.
What can I say, Zach? I know how to book a show. But I am stopping the production of both my wrestling shows because that Vale Tudo thing really just fucked me up.
Yeah. Jugg is saying Team Inoki wins. Of course he would.
I'm saying Team Baba because what do you think?
I, I just hope that the match gets over 80% crowd rating. We need to have a really good tag team match after the MMA tag team match, which, funny enough, Zach, Yuji Nagata won by submitting Fujita.
What? Yuji Nagata won by subbing Tekken.
That's right.
Fujita by subbing Voodoo's boy.
Yep. Nagata
Yeah.
get
Yeah,
ultimate submission.
that's a W for me. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
It was
The
quite
big old
possibly the biggest WTF match of the show.
Yeah, that's a
What was
that's
Baba
a
doing other than breathing?
that's a big old W for me.
Oh yeah. Meanwhile, here we go with
I'm gonna count
Muda
that
and
as a personal
Kojima as
W.
Koji. But how was your hockey game, Zach?
Game was good. It got a little tense in the end there where they almost tied it, but
Ah,
Oh, that's right. You're cheering for the Capitals.
yeah, it got a little tense at the end there where the Habs almost tied it, but we came out with the win 4-3.
All right.
fair enough.
The best part about hockey game itself is just talking. He's kind of keeping me sane.
Penis. Did anybody notice how this stream just went incredibly silent?
Yeah, I was just watching the wrestling.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Like, it's really good wrestling.
Yeah, we. Oh, what a little double team move there.
That's because I'm enjoying a surprisingly delicious, somewhat I think new Hershey roll.
Oh yeah, Hershey's
enough.
chocolate. Oh, we got a green mist.
It's the Hershey's Milklicious bar. Well, it's technically 2 bars. It's a milk chocolate bar with a creamy chocolate milk filling.
Okay.
Are you seriously shilling for frickin' Hershey's?
Well, have you seen some of the registered trademarks we have to use in these shows?
Yeah, but support your local chocolates.
You gotta be careful what you say that, because some of the places, when it comes to their local chocolates, they use child labor. If I recall,
Well.
Nestle got in trouble a lot for having child labor to get the chocolate.
Well, to be fair, you do need to find a way to get the chocolate, so why not just get a kid?
Well, for starters, they ain't gonna pay that kid well. Second, they don't have any safety laws for kids in those parts of the world.
Yeah, well, that's called a skill issue.
They thought they could get away with it because Nestle figured they're gonna come after us for child labor in international court until they did.
Yeah, Nestle has done a lot of crazy things.
So yeah, it's
Like for example, certain U.S. military rations,
I can barely hear you, Zach. Can you move the mic closer to you?
Yeah, hang on.
Okay, there we go. I can hear you better now.
Certain military rations in certain points in history have actually used Nestle's instant coffee, Nescafe.
Okay, but how much of the instant coffee do you think they used illegally or something? I don't know. Hey, Casey, welcome. We're on the main event.
Oh no, Inoki got out.
Hey,
It, currently, we've had
Here's
some
another
crazy
game. I'm gonna
matches,
F
but it's
y'all.
some standard stuff for the most part.
Now I'm a double check.
Ow!
To make sure that it's on before I go back to his game.
Who in a blue head upload that clip of me getting butt fucked by you?
There was a group effort.
You remember, you've seen the Southpaw Regional Wrestling videos, right, Casey?
You mean the creator of it?
Yeah, Southpaw Regional Wrestling, like the actual videos.
No, I haven't.
Okay, there's a clip where they have a close-up to a wrestler just shaking his junk around, and then it just clips to John Cena in a ghast, and that was a reference to that. And I was remembering what was a spot from a recent show that would get John Cena's reaction the same, and I remembered you would be the one, not you, Casey, but you being the one in that was entirely coincidental. It is more to do with you than it does Casey.
I may be in Mexico, but you get butt fucked.
Pony, don't remind us. Pony, you have that death match you have to do in Mexico with Casey at your Hyper Combat still, don't you?
It has to be done in a neutral show.
So it can't be in Mexico.
It can't be from him, and it can't be from me. It has to be from somebody else.
Okay.
It is to prevent any form of biases.
That was going to be a tricky one.
Yes.
But we'll find an answer to that. But either way, that was the Jugg and Pony Power Hour 2. I will have to say that the main event was really good.
It helps that the matches that I have were basically booked pretty damn well.
There were only two bad matches: the MMA tag team match and the Kensuke Sasaki versus Kiyoshi Tamura UWF match. Outside of those, the rest of the card was for the most part good.
Yep.
Alright. Well, until then, who knows what future KOC2 videos we'll do. Until then, have a good night.